Hi guys, I thought I'd start off my weekend reading vlog. I was filming a week in the life of uni reading vlog, but I kind of forgot to film and it was going very badly. I've actually meant to start this like hours ago and forgot completely that I was supposed to be doing a reading vlog this weekend, so here we are. It is like 35 past 10 in the evening. There's loud noises outside and I'm about to get ready to go to sleep. Basically, I am in bed. I pretty much live in this bed anyway. Let's be honest, most of my vlogs are in this bed. But I've started reading Nevermore. You might be able to see the line along the bottom is how far through I am. I'm up to chapter 12. Said that weirdly, didn't I? I'm up to chapter 12. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm having like this really weird thing though where I keep falling asleep when I'm reading it. I don't know why. It's weird. Like, I'm absolutely loving it, and if any of you read it, Jupiter is like my favourite character. He's so witty and funny. But yeah, I keep falling asleep and it's really weird. Like, I've never had that before. I don't know if maybe I'm falling into a slump or what. I hope I'm not, because I'm doing so well with my reading goal. But yeah, I do keep falling asleep and it's not great, but it's just something we're gonna have to deal with. Yeah, so my reading plans for the weekend are to continue with Nevermore, and then I forgot that I need to show you the next cover. Ah! Right, just getting angry at myself. This one, and then I've got Hawthorne Inn to read, which is actually a part of my TBR for this month. Go figure. And then after that, if I get to the point of I've finished both Nevermore and Hawthorne Inn this weekend, which it seems doable maybe. I don't know. I'm like 136 pages into Nevermore out of 307 is my, well, 304 I think is the amount of pages my book has. Anyway, the next one I plan to read is Nevernight. By read I mean start reading, not read the entire not read the entirety of. Yeah. I wish I want to mention, because this was like, I was baffled by this. I got the audiobook for the Sherlock Holmes The Ultimate Collection. It's the audiobook on Google Books. I paid 99p for it and it's a 60-hour audiobook. If any of you have Google Books and you've not had or you've not previously had a £3 voucher for an audiobook over the price of £3, check, because my god, I noticed it and I got the complete Sherlock Holmes for 99p because I had a £3 off voucher. There was 2 versions, and I chose, I can't remember specifically which one it was, but I think it was like a little bit more expensive, but I preferred the narrator. It just sounds more professional. Yeah. Yeah, so I just wanted to mention that. But yeah, I'm going to continue reading Nevermore. Hopefully I don't fall asleep tomorrow whilst I'm reading. I'm hoping to have a full reading day tomorrow of nothing but reading and maybe some Criminal Minds, because I've started watching that and it goes off on a week tomorrow off Amazon Prime. So I'm quite mad about that as well. I'm rambling at this point. I'm tired, but I'm awake at the same time. I don't really... I make you tired. I yawned because I mentioned I was tired. Yeah, I'm hoping I don't fall asleep whilst I'm reading tomorrow. That would be slightly annoying if I did. Because I really do want to finish this, and I feel like I possibly could finish it tomorrow. Maybe. Let's have a look. We're just gonna do some calculations. I have like 160 pages, nearly 170 pages left of Nevermore. Which, yeah, I've got 168 pages left, which is completely doable for me tomorrow. Which, if I do manage to get them 168 pages read, it's very windy. If I do manage to get them 168 pages read completely tomorrow, I would probably start Hawthorne Inn, either tomorrow or Sunday morning. I've also realised I keep trying to enunciate and I need to stop, because I don't do that in my normal life. Again, I'm rambling. So, recap. This is the start of my weekend reading vlog. I'm actually going to attempt to do updates instead of just do one on a night. Let's hope that kind of happens. I'm hoping to do updates during the day. Hoping I remember to do updates during the day, because that is where I fall down a lot, because I forget to do updates. Don't be alarmed if I'm wearing the exact same clothing tomorrow in the exact same place. Maybe a little bit lighter if I remember to do updates, just because it's easy for me to sit the camera down, and I'll probably just wear these. I mean, I might get changed into something comfy. I don't know. It depends. So, this is my weekend reading vlog for this weekend. First port of call is to finish Nevermore, which is like priority number one. Finish Nevermore. Then we start Hawthorne Inn, because that is the one book that I say to myself every month that I need to finish is the ebook that I pull out of that glass. That book I have to finish every month. Then, if I finish that, which it's likely, it's a very short book, I will probably start Nevernight. Oh, editing me is gonna love that. Okay, there we go. There we go. We got there. We got it out there. It's fine. It's fine. I will update you tomorrow when I'm more lucid. A lot more lucid. Yeah. Enjoy. Hi guys, it is Saturday morning. It is 26 minutes past 9. I have waffles. I'm gonna eat these and then I'm gonna read. I'm actually gonna start reading soon. Yeah, I'm quite hungry, so I've got some waffles. I just thought I'd check in, really. Yeah. It's Saturday morning. It's actually Saturday morning as well. I've been awake since like 7. Well, I've been fully awake since 7. I've been awake in bed since like 5 a.m. when my flatmate came home. Yeah. So, that is my plan. Eat these, finish watching the YouTube video I've been watching, and then read. That is my plan. I'll check it once I've read a little bit. Update. It is 10 to 1, so it's been a few hours, and I'm now up to chapter... oh. Well, it's not liking it today. There we go. Chapter 17 of Nevermore. I've read 72 pages this morning, which is amazing. I'm hoping to get this finished today. I've got less than 100 pages left, which is seeming possible, so that's great. Also, no, I have not moved from this spot today, which is quite sad, but also I don't care. I was debating going to a coffee in a bit, but I don't think I'm going to anymore. So yeah, that is my update. I am 72 pages down for the weekend. I'm hoping to get the last like 90 whatever pages it is that I have left to read done today, and then maybe depending on what time I finish reading it, I'll start Hawthorne Inn tonight. If not, Hawthorne Inn will start tomorrow, and technically I should be able to read the entirety of Hawthorne Inn tomorrow because it's like 150 pages, I think, something like that. So that is my plan. That is my plan. Hopefully it goes according to it. So yeah, I'll check in a bit. Hi guys, update number 3 of the day. We're doing well with these updates. I'm pretty impressed with myself. It's just gone 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's been like 3 hours I think since I last updated. I could be very wrong with the timings, but I think it's been about 3 hours. I have 27 pages left of Nevermore. I have flown through this, but I haven't at the same time. Like, it's taking me a long time to read it, but it isn't at the same time. Like, it's weird. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I have... Oh, the lighting's not great. I have 3 chapters left. The blue one is the chapter that I'm about to start reading. So I'm about to start reading chapter 24, and there's 26 chapters, so I have 3 chapters left, and I am so excited. I'm so excited to get to the end. Like, it's weird because I'm loving it, but it's definitely not my favourite book. And I'm definitely going to read the second book at some point, probably next month or the month after. However, as much as like the characters are amazing and are well fleshed out, I don't like the secret keeping. Secret keeping is just the worst thing for me. I absolutely hate people who keep secrets, and like the whole book is based around keeping secrets from Morrigan, and it's just so sad. She just doesn't understand what's going on, and like her whole life has been affected by the fact that people just keeping secrets from her, and it's just really annoying to me. So yeah, that aspect is kind of lowering the rating for me, but I am really enjoying the story, so I feel like it'll still be like a 3.5, 4 stars. Just the secret keeping is really annoying me, and that is the point. That is what is gonna knock the rating down for me. Yeah, other than that, I'm really enjoying the book. The characters are well fleshed out, and Jupiter is making the book. He is my favourite character out of all of them. He is just so witty and funny, and I just love Jupiter. I can't express myself enough to say that I love Jupiter. He is an amazing character. So yeah, I'm gonna get on with reading this. I have 3 chapters left, so it won't take me long. I think it'll take me maybe like just over half an hour. I'm excited. And then after this, I might watch an episode of Criminal Minds, sort my brain out, and then I'll start Hawthorne Inn, because I finished this earlier than I thought I would. I finished this, I reckon it'll be about 4 o'clock by the time I actually manage to get this finished. So yeah. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with how much I've read today. Where did I even start? I think I started on chapter 12. Yeah, I started on chapter 12 this morning. I'm loving it. Like, there is no other way of putting it. I am absolutely loving this. Yeah. I'll update you when I'm finished. Quick update. I finished Wondersmith. I had 2 problems with it. Here's proof. Oh gosh. Come on. There we go. Here's proof. Not that you needed proof. Yeah, my 2 problems are the secret keeping throughout most of the book really annoyed me. And then chapter 25 felt just unnecessary. So, the problem I had with chapter 25 was the fact that, very enunciated, was the fact that it just felt pointless. Like, I understand that if you've read it, you might know what I mean when I say, like, it kind of brought a lot of the secrets to the front of what was happening in the book. However, like, how it was resolved with just him wandering off was just a bit, I don't know. I'm trying to not be spoilery. It just really annoyed me. I absolutely love this book, and when I tell you what I'm going to rate this book, I don't want you to take it as I hated it, because I didn't. I absolutely love this book. And this book, I'm going to actually create a spread in my bullet journal. I'm going to do it tonight. I'm actually going to have a top 10 for the year, like top books of 2020. And on it so far is Wundersmith. No. Am I okay? Nevermore and Kingdom of Ash. So don't take this the wrong way when I say my rating for this is 3.5. It is one of my favourite books of the year, without a doubt. Hands down, one of the favourite books of the year. Just those two things just kept knocking stuff off. I mean, it might be a 4 stars. I think it might be 4 stars. I retract that. It's a 4 star. I don't know. Like, I feel like I had a couple of problems with it, so it should be knocked down to 3.5, but that also seems really harsh. But it's on my top 10 of the year. Like, it was amazing. The characters are amazing. The characters are well developed. Like, my favourite character is Jupiter. He is amazing. I absolutely love him. Yeah. I don't really know what else to say other than I love this book. So I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to go make some food. And then I'll fill out my journal and stuff. I'll probably watch some Criminal Minds just for a little bit. And then probably by like 6-7 o'clock I'll start reading again. I'm going to take a couple hours off. It has just gone 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Just gone 4 p.m. And yeah, that is my plan. To just make some food. Maybe take a couple hours off reading. I don't know how long it's going to take me to make the food, because it's vegan meatballs and mash and probably some veg, so it might take me like an hour to make the food, and then it gives me an hour of like relaxation, and it might be like 7 o'clock when I start reading again. But my next book is going to be, where is it? Hawthorne Inn by Heidi Willard. Also, I know I said that in my stupid accent. There is 16 chapters and 158 pages. So, the chapters are very short. There's 156 pages of the actual story. Yeah. So, and it actually starts on page 4. Take with that what you will. Oh, come on. There we go. Actually, oh, Jesus. Oh, I've clicked. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just give me a second. Okay. There we go. Okay. Chapter 1 starts on page 4. Not that you can see it very well. There you go. Oh my god. The screen is having issues. There we go. Chapter 1, page 4. You can't see it very well. It's there, I swear. And then it ends on like 157. So it's a very short book. I'm not 100% sure if it's like a thriller, fantasy-esque kind of thing. I guess we'll find out as we read it. I don't really know much about it. I think I want to keep it that way because I might enjoy it more. But yeah, that is my plan. I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna go get some food. And I'll check back in when I start reading Hawthorne Inn. And I feel like I can probably get at least maybe halfway through this today and then finish it tomorrow, and then we'll start Nevernight tomorrow. But this has to be done, this book has to be done this month. This is the one book of my TBR that has to be finished every month. The digital book, the ebook that I pick out of my cup that has to be finished every month. That is this book, so it has to be finished. We don't want to be picking any I don't know, I can't remember what they're called anymore. I'm hungry and I'm getting delirious, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna check in later when I start reading again. I'll see you in a bit. Hi guys, it is getting to nearly 8 o'clock and I'm just now sitting down to read again. I read the first page of Hawthorne Inn and it's not for me. Because I've tried reading it, I'm gonna say no forfeit. Yeah, it's just not for me. It's a horror as it turns out, and I don't do horror. Not at all. So that's out of the window. But I do have another. Oh, I'm trying to get the thing to change. 1 second. There we go. I have another short book on Libby, which is like the overdrive for my library in Liverpool, and they have Every Heart a Doorway by Shannon Maguire. This is obviously the series of novellas, which I've been looking at reading, but because I can get the first one in the library for free, I figured I may as well just pick it up from there. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm probably gonna try and get as far through this as I can. I am getting kind of tired, but I have been sitting here literally with the light off. Like you can see my fairy lights are on. I've literally been sat here with fairy lights on and then my tablet screen whilst I've been picking what to read. So that would be why I'm quite tired, but I'm actually going to turn my big light off again when I get back to reading, just because if I turn my big light off, it's dark in here and my camera cannot pick that up. So, yeah. So, that is my plan. I'm hoping if I can get so far through this, it's because I have like a folding thing. If I can get so far through this today, see my light, then I will hopefully be able to finish it tomorrow. It says on here that it's 186 pages, which is just over what I've read today, to be fair. So I think, depending on, let's have a look, chapter page counts. Okay, there's 11 chapters. There's 11 chapters, and that takes it to, there's the And They All Lived, so that takes it to 160, which is just about what I've read today already. I've read 166 pages today, so yeah. And to be honest, like, the chapters don't seem to be, some of them seem to be quite long, some of them don't. I don't really know what to say. Some of them seem like they're like over 20 pages. Some of them are like 10 pages. Like, yeah. I guess we'll see. But I am tired. And it's only 8 o'clock. But I've been like awake since 5 a.m. So isn't that fun? I do have an energy drink and I will be probably drinking a lot of tea. Oh, lights shining in my glasses. And I'll probably drink a lot of tea. I do want to stay up as late as I can, maybe push it to like 11, but that might be pushing it. I might be falling asleep at that point, and might be asleep at that point, so we'll have to see. I'm already tired. So yeah, we're gonna get this started, and then depending on how I feel about this, if I finish this tomorrow, I'll then start Nevernight tomorrow. And then that will take me through the week with my reading. And that is my plan. Yeah. Oh, I also need to film tomorrow. I've got 2 videos I want to film tomorrow. One of them is literally just a sit-down discussion video, and another one is a haul for February. Because I'm hoping I don't buy any more books this month. I've bought like 3 physical books this month, so that's pretty good. But I've also bought 4 ebooks this month, which I don't normally buy ebooks, so that's kind of a problem, but we'll get to that when we come to it. Yeah. So I'm going to start reading that. I'm going to read the entirety of this book. No, I'm not. I'm going to start reading this, and I'll check back. I'm obviously going to check back when I go to sleep anyway, so depending on how much I like it, I'll probably check in after a couple of chapters, because that'll probably take like an hour. So I'll see you then. Hi guys, update again. This is the last update for the day. I'm actually about to fill out my bullet journal spread for today for how much I've read, and it's like over 200 pages, so I'm like over the moon. I got 58 pages into Every Heart a Doorway, and I'm flying through it. I'm really enjoying it. It's really good. I'm hoping I can finish that tomorrow. That would be amazing. I've got like 102 pages left. Like, I can definitely finish it tomorrow, and that means I can then start Nevernight, which is great. And I'm excited. So my update for today is I finished Nevermore, and I started reading Every Heart a Doorway, and I'm like 58 pages into that. So yeah. I will obviously update you again tomorrow when I start reading all of that, and yeah. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay, I have makeup on, which means I have filmed, which is great. I filmed my haul video, bright lights, which will be going up probably tomorrow. I am, however, just sitting down now to read. I am 58 pages into I remember the Every Heart a Doorway. I'm 58 pages into here, so I'll be continuing this, probably finishing it today, which I am looking forward to. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I've changed t-shirt, but I still have my grey jogger bottoms on, because it's just what we live in on a weekend. We live in our pyjamas on a weekend. I am tempted to go to Starbucks though. But it's been raining on and off. I mean, I could go to Caffeinator. There is a Caffeinator opposite where I live, so I could do that. I don't know. I'll decide. It is 11 o'clock and I'm just now sitting down to read. Which isn't great, I will admit. But it's fine. It's fine. We can do this. Yeah, so I'm gonna read a little bit of this, decide whether or not I'm gonna get a coffee, which will probably end up being a not, and just down a lot of water today because I didn't do that yesterday. And yeah, that is the plan for today. Let's see what happens. We'll update you guys soon. Hi, update. It is I say that really quickly every single time. It's just before 2 in the afternoon. About an hour ago I finished Every Heart a Doorway, I think it was about an hour ago. I could be lying. Around about an hour ago I finished Every Heart a Doorway by Chanel Maguire, and I gave that 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I have Nevernight here, and I remembered that when I went to Yalt last year, I got the free audiobook, well, the audiobook for free for Nevernight. So I'm gonna actually do my March setup today, or like this evening. Probably start around like 5 o'clock-ish kind of time. It does take me a few hours to kind of do it. So I can listen to the audiobook whilst I'm doing that. Yeah. The chapters are quite lengthy in this. How long are you? The ebook says it's 517 pages, so I guess we'll see. Yeah, the audiobook is like 20 hours, so it's obviously not a day read. But I'll definitely be able to get a couple of chapters done today, physically reading, and then probably a couple whilst I'm doing my bullet journal. That would be good. So yes, I am not right now gonna start reading this. Probably in about an hour, half an hour to an hour, I'll probably start reading this. Just give myself a break from reading for a second before I jump into a high fantasy world. A high fantasy world. But yeah, I'll update you once I've gotten to the point where I'm going to start doing my bullet journal, because I'll be physically read a few pages in. I'll update you then. Hi, update. It is Monday evening. I didn't update yesterday because I didn't read anything else yesterday. I finished reading Every Heart a Doorway and did my bullet journal and then went to sleep. I didn't read anymore. I think I'm falling into a reading slump. I have read like 21 books this month, so it's understandable for me to be falling into a slump at this point. Yeah. So I'm going to close this here, obviously, because it's not the weekend anymore. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!